Γεια σας, σας είναι ο JohnyThan εδώ και καλώς ήρθατε πίσω στο Mica Apoptosis Chapter 3. Λοιπόν, είμαστε νομίζω πολύ κοντά στο τέλος. Την προηγούμενη φορά διαβάσαμε ένα βιβλίο με τον, πώς το λέγανε εκείνον πάλι, τον Shy νομίζω, ξέχασα το όνομα του, αλλά τέλος πάντων. This looks like the page from my diary. N A-N νομίζω πρέπει να υπάρχουν και άλλα βιβλία κάπου εδώ έξω. Miss Hamia, ναι, Mica? Miss Mica, right. I was wondering, so you can't hurt or kill anyone, right? Yes, that's right. But that can't possibly make you completely helpless, can it? I mean, you know such amazing magic. Surely you can just bind the candle and stop him from moving or destroying his weapons or something. I mean, you probably can't, because otherwise I know you definitely won't save my dad. But I want to know why you can't do that. Why can't immediately then or create a magic barrier or something like that? It would hurt them right then. Driven punishment won't have to happen. That's something I'm not too sure of. Why? There's more than just the driven punishment itself that stops me from hurting anyone. I'm not sure how it works, but whenever I so much as try to use my magic to do something to someone against their will, I tense up, I start swinging, and I can't connect it. If it keeps going, I'll feel dizzy like I'm going to vomit. I can't connect on using magic like that. I won't even be able to stand up straight. My head will start rising and I'll hurt everywhere. I don't know why that happened, but it's true. It's as if my abilities to use magic or even move shuts down completely. The driven punishment expands that far, but that's absurd. It's because I can't use my powers to do anything wrong. But you're not doing anything wrong. You're just protecting yourself from people who want to hurt you. I don't think the goddess comprehends that. The goddess doesn't exist. I don't think my own mind compares that, I guess. I have these powers and the goddess says I can only use that to help people. I can't show any kind of resistance. I can't go against anyone with this. I have to be obstinate. Even if they try to kill you? Yes. This body doesn't feel like it's mine. I wonder why I even tried so hard. Because I tried to escape. I got you and your father caught in this. If my body is meant to be this obstinate, then I should have ever tried to escape. But since I've come this far, I won't be obstinate any longer. I'll defeat the goddess if I have to. I'll defy the goddess if I have to. And to do it, I must find out how this driven punishment works. Okay, και αυτό δεν υπήρχε από πριν. but do not affect the children. The power of the goddess shall never be used to learn modern list and punishment shall full of the book of chapter. Αυτό ήταν εκεί ή ήταν απλώς? You found nothing. A ton of diary pages fall out. Huh. This looks like the page from my diary. I should have expected Di to stay forever. He isn't from here, surely. He won't leave someday. But I'm worried about him. Because that priestess, there's something about her that scares me. Να δούμε αυτό το τελευταίο, την ιστορία. Αλφα N και... Hello, welcome to our village. Are you traveling? Are we travelers? My name is Tamora Salvatore, and this is my son Castor. We won't be staying long. We're just looking for a man named Anasty. Anasty? Oh, you mean Di? I think he's praying at this crypt at the moment, actually. Prior, huh? Of all the nerves, lead me there now. I need to speak to him. Before that, Madame Tamora, can you tell us what you need to speak to him about? That's none of your business. Castor, go back to the I'll go speak to Dynasty myself. Wait a second, madam. What do you want? When you're in our village, we expect you to abide by our rules. Lady Mica is not to be addressed so unkindly. Please apologize. What? Lady Mica? So this is Lady Mica, hey? This little runt? Is this kid what they're calling the reincarnation of the goddess now? Reincarnation of the gods now. Ό,τι θες να πεις. Apologize! We won't let you describe Lady Mica in such a way. Whatever. Go ahead with your blast for worship. It's none of my business. You know, just because a kid knows a couple of magic tricks doesn't make her a miracle from the goddess. Now, if you excuse me, I have a few things I have to say to sort out with Dynasty. Και δεν είπες καν συγγνώμη στη μικρή Μίκα. Τροπή. Of all the nerve, I never seen anyone disrespected Lady Mica like this. People like that will never amount to anything. You need to not pay her any head, Mica. Hey, it's fine. There's no need to be mad on my behalf. Still, I'm a little worried for Di. You're always worried for Di, Lady Mica. He doesn't deserve you. Hey, Hitsukino, we're not talking about that again. I told you you should care too much about him, and besides, I don't trust him. You're still just a child, Lady Mica. You shouldn't be spending too much time with a suspicious man like him. I agree. I don't think he's a bad person, but he's probably a little too old for Lady Mica. Anyway, did you notice her clothes, Madame Tamora? I mean, those are prettiest robes. You can tell. We should have let her into our village. I think she might be the priestess who tried to poison him. And if she chases him all the way here, then I think she might try to harm him again. I think I should follow them to see what's happening. If she tries to harm Di, I will stop her. I guess. Ναι, πρόσεξε μόνο. I've never used my magic to harm anyone before, but if I happen to protect Dai, I'm willing to do that. The convention is looking pretty tense. I wonder what's going on. Doesn't look like she's going to get violent or anything, though that's good. The two of them seems to share a history. I wonder if she wants him to go back. He said he used to be a priest. Maybe she wants him to go back to the church. For some reason, I'm feeling a bit sad. I'll miss Dai if he leaves, but surely he won't leave me behind. What? Where did you come from? Are you eavesdropping on your mother's private conversation? At least I'm listening to something that might be a relevance to me. What are you doing here? This doesn't have anything to do with you, does it? Hey, what is that supposed to mean? Dai is important to me. Of course I want to know what's going on. Important what? He's a very important friend of mine. Did you just scoff at me? That's not very nice. Scoff at me? I'm not here to please you. You have all your village fangirls and fanboys for that. You act just like your mother. What a mommy's boy. Hey, don't glare at me, you know it's true. Take that back. Well, no, I can't exactly do that because I've already said it. You're insufferable. Well, so are you. Shh, don't be so loud, or they'll know we all are here. Hey, I wasn't even loud. Now you are. You did that on purpose. Why would I even want to talk to someone who's tried to poison him of all things anyway? He left the country just to get away from her. What? Poison? My mother would never do anything like that. Of course you'd say that, mommy's boy. Sometimes gives me a bad feeling about the conversation that they are having. I can't seem to concentrate on my side. At this time, Dai will usually come and talk to me, but he's not here today. I wonder if it's because of Madame Tamora. No, I should stop thinking like that. I should be studying. If Dai is writing a forgive that priestess and the rest of the church for what they did to him, I should be happy for him. It's you, Carlos, is it? I've been watching you for about half an hour. That's totally not creepy at all. You've been doing nothing but read. Well, yeah, that's what I usually do in the evening. Okay. Anyway, what are you doing here with your mother? I don't know. Probably talking to the nasty. She's your mother, right? Were you father? Why didn't he come with you? That's none of your business. You don't have a father then? What about you? I only saw you with your mother. Where's your father? That's none of your business. Exactly. So, Castor. Can I call you Cass? No. How old are you anyway? I don't plan on being friendly with you. Well, I'm not the one who was slacking me for half an hour. What do you want? I want to know what you're doing here so late at night. Mom said you're a lazy girl who's never worked a day in... Wait a minute. in a day her entire life and only use her power to get by. So I was wondering why you were so hard to at work. What did your mother say about me? That's rude. She doesn't even know me. My mother heard of you. Mysterious girl across the ocean with special powers. Everyone practically whispers the ground you walk on. She thinks that's stupid. Well, if she thinks that it's stupid, then that's her issue, isn't it? What are you reading? About medicine. Is that a Farlow book? You know him? Actually, Taylor from Right. I've spoken to him once. Why are you reading his books? Well, Chukino and when have you rather Frankfurt lately? If I can figure out how some of the rare medicine that investigate people works, then I can replicate the same effect without having to get it. I see. Why are you impressed that I'm reading such things books? Of course not. I just don't understand why you bother. Why shouldn't I? Why do you read them? You could be going to play like the other kids. I do play with the other kids sometimes, but this is more important. Like I said, to die before. I have to work hard because I know everyone here needs me. I can't let them down. That's stupid. What? I said that's stupid. Your argument for thinking everyone needs you, you're not all that important. You didn't earn your skills yourself, so don't I get so cocky? Just because you're born with some magic doesn't make you any greater than anyone else. I'm not being... I know Dynasty looking at you all administratively because you're a magical and all that, but don't think you're all that great because of that. My mother hates you. Don't come near me and my mother ever again. But you were the one who... Can I help you, Madame Tamora? I only have one thing to say to you, kid. Dynasty believes that you are the goddess, but you know what? I don't believe that one bit. I'll stick around as long as it takes to see the truth revealed to him. That you're just a fraud. I didn't think too much about what she said to that time, but true to her word, a week later I blank hit a village. You. Oste A and U. είμαστε A and U. A and U. Map A and U. Any. Αυτό πρέπει να κοιτάξουμε εδώ. Εδώ ήταν, ναι. Ναι, read it, ναι. Something feels bad about this entire. Should we read it anyway? Yes. Plagues, this is the village today. Many people were infected. I have never tried to heal anyone on such a large scale before, but believe I could not do it. I have studied enough about medicine and the human body to use my magic effectively. Most of the time in the past I have only dealt with minor injuries which were easier, but now my skills will really be put to the test. I really studied as long as I could about medicine, about the human body, everything. I studied so very hard. But healing was so difficult, I was bound to go wrong once in a while. Still, on such a large scale and like this, I will pass the goddess test. I will prove myself I was wrong. Instead of healing them, Mica had destroyed their bodies and their minds so terribly they wishes they were dead. Was just a prayer, or was it my magic gone horribly wrong? Dozens of people died tonight. I failed to stop any of them. None of them from the plague, and a few who'd rather kill themselves than live with what happened to them. I remembered that instead what Tamara had said. I'll stick around as long as it takes to see the truth revealed to him that you're just a fraud. What happens? I really try my best, so could I save anyone? I don't want to read this page. Why? Just flip it to the back. We just need to press course there. Τι λέει? Συγγνώμη φίλε, δεν έχω ρίξει. Passcode there is no need to read the diary. Okay. Κάποιος με καλεί να παίξω Repo, δεν έχω λέξη για Repo φίλε, λυπάμαι. This should be the last one. You? Time to find the safe. Ποιο είναι το safe? Εδώ έχει μια πόρτα που δεν το πρόσεξα. Είναι το σημείο που σκότωσαν εκείνη. Είμαστε στο σημείο που σκότωσαν εκείνη. Random chest inside a pouch. Δεν ξέρω. Νομίζω εδώ ήταν η τελευταία φορά που καθίσανε. It's locked. There's a brightly colored safe on the shelf. It's locked. Requires a letter passcode. Passcode? Δεν έχουμε όρεξη για passcode ή τίποτα. Α, ναι, το τέτοιο. Anyu. Ναι, αυτό. I'm stupid. Τώρα το θυμήθηκα. I'm stupid και δεν το σκέφτηκα αυτό. Okay, the save contents, there's a... no. Read it, okay. Mortal recoil and exploding into approaching volume, written and restrained by the within assessment, the prestige corner. This is it, the report. Mortal recoil included apoptosis. What does that mean? This mean? With any luck, this is what the driven punishment really is. Let's find a more air place to read this. This entire castle feels so much like the tower. I don't want to feel like she reading over my shoulder when I'm reading this. But we're the only ones here. Οπότε τι, απλώς φεύγουμε από εδώ. Απαγιοφάνες. Εδώ ήταν το κλειδί που θέλαμε. Και τώρα μπορούμε να μπούμε εδώ. No reason to go into this way. 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 Okay. Τι έχει εδώ μέσα? Τίποτα, okay. Πού είμαστε τώρα εδώ? Βρήκαμε αυτόν που θέλουμε, τον Shy. Είμαστε στο μπαλκόνι. Ναι. Miss Mica? Yes, Mica. I want to ask one last question. Go ahead. What is it? Was it always like this? Always like what? Were you always unable to hurt people I meant? Because from your previous diary pages, it seems as if you didn't have this in the past. No, not always. I didn't have a limit before, so it's definitely true that that church was the one who made you like me this. Then again, how would you though? Have you hurt someone before? Killed? Excuse me? I've killed someone before. Τι? It's over. Everyone knows who you are now. You're not child or of the goddess too. Back into something like this to happen for them to understand. Not a simple person in this village trusts you anymore. You're just a fake who can't even heal properly. Severus then right for worshipping you so pathetically. Even Dynasty will understand soon enough who you really are. That instant of a of the goddess, you're more like the devil who stole her magic and can't even use it the right way. I still trust me, which is what I don't get. He sees how useless your powers are. Why does he still take your side? No matter, he's coming back with me tomorrow regardless of what you say. I've had enough with you and your village. You can't. Please, don't die. Is the only one I have left. He's the only one who still believes in me, and so please don't take him away. Don't touch me. Besides, no, there's no way. I'm sorry, but I can't leave you with die. What? You tried to kill him for? You were the one who poisoned Dai, weren't you? Poisoned? Dai was poisoned the day he came here. He wouldn't die if he hadn't found me. Well, you were the one who did it, wasn't it? You liar. Why would I poison Dynasty? I didn't do anything like that. How dare you accuse me? Haven't you already done enough to me? What else do you want? If only you didn't exist. The next moment, my vision suddenly swungs me with stars. And Princess Tamora had hit me hard. But she didn't stop there. While I tried to recover from the shock, her long fingers closes around my throat in a vice-like grip. I choked, I couldn't breathe. But her grip only lighter, her nails dug into my skin. I felt like I was blacking out. I was fragment for my life, but even suppressed that there was another emotion welling up inside me. Anger loading. I have never done anything wrong, only helped people. What did I do to deserve this? Goddess, are you testing me? Or am I going to die here? Is my royal fingerman, since I am falling as a healer, you have no use for me anymore? That's why you sent this woman here to get me. Anger, rage. I am a living human being. And someone is trying to snuff my life out like a candle as if I was worth nothing. So I did everything I could. And σκότωσε. I did everything I could. Drag her neck out of twisted is viciously. Smashes her face torn out of limbs. Slashes sound and steady. Pure brute force, no precious in any of my movements. My power was meant for moving objects, and meanwhile them so. Separating things from one another was easy. It was so simple. I was strong, stronger than her. I was powerful, I couldn't do anything. Healing is a delicate process, but destruction is so much easier. Compared to healing, this was so much simpler. Did you not believe me, Tamara? Wow. It was only when the blankets cleared that I realized that I have done. Madame Damora? No way. I didn't. No, please don't be dead. I only wanted to stop you and hurting me. I didn't like it that you were calling me the devil. I was afraid you would stop me from seeing die ever again. I didn't want you to hurt die. I was scared, angry. It was my fault. No, please, no. I couldn't have, certainly, I couldn't. Ώστε σκότωσες κάποιον, από την αρχή σκότωσες κάποιον, αλλά τώρα ώστε όταν περπατά δεξιά αριστερά έκανε αυτό. Do you know me, Mica? Δεν μπορώ να περπατήσω δεξιά τίποτα. You have committed a grave sin of murder. Just try to remember. Σκότωσες κάποιον ενώ από την αρχή δεν ήθελες να σκοτώσεις. Remember how you ripped her apart, her process to defeat against your monstrous powers and you not holding back? A human's life suffers in your hands, a person just like you. Can you see it? Can you hear it? Can you taste it? Can you feel her pain? Can you feel how she died? Reach out into the destiny and feel the pain that must have felt. I have placed a curse on you, Mica. Now, whenever you feel like taking the life of another human or even hurting them, you will remember that life of that woman you destroyed. Remember the horrible last moment you have forced upon her and suffer her fate. You will take your own life with your cursed powers. Your body will understand this from now on. No matter how much you try to stop it, you will remember this guilt, and this guilt will kill you. The golden ring on your neck is proof of this fate you have locked yourself into. This is your punishment. You who selfishly stole this life of another person shall take your own if you even harm another of your kind again. Ώστε σκότωσε κάποιον, the power of the goddess shall never be used to harm another. Let divine punishment shall fall on the traitor book of chapter 9. Ώστε σκότωσε κάποιον, end of chapter 3. Mica. Δεν μου άρεσε αυτό. Thank you for playing the Mica Apoptosis chapter 3 package. Mica's Apoptosis chapter 4 is coming soon. Ώστε με όλα εδώ τελειώνουνε. You know, there's a secret I've been keeping from Miss Mica. Or Mica. That is that. When she attacked the clocked man who caught me, the clock man was badly injured, correct? Well, he was bleeding really heavily, and everyone else was too preoccupied to tend to him, so he died. So why did Miss Mica die with him? Why did she get injured but no more than that? It's probably because she doesn't know that's why. That's what I'm thinking. Because, well, if what I think is secret, then the moment I tell her and she believes me, she'll probably die. So whoever who was this secret can probably kill Miss Mica whenever they want. It's a scary power to have. It's as if I'm holding the rope to go over her head all the time. Wow. Ώστε ακόμα δεν έχει ολοκληρωθεί ολόκληρο το παιχνίδι. Είμαστε στο τέλος του chapter 3, οπότε σημαίνει ότι το chapter 4 θα βγει σύντομα. Αλλά τι θα γίνει με εκείνο το αγόρι τώρα? Και η Μίκα τι θα κάνει, θα τον σκοτώσει και εκείνον και ξαφνικά θα πεθάνει κι αυτή? Δεν σκότωσε κανέναν, έλεγε ότι δεν σκότωσε κανέναν και δεν ήθελε να χρησιμοποιήσει και να μην σκοτώσει κανέναν άλλον. Οπότε ο λόγος γιατί δεν ήθελε να σκοτώσει κανέναν άλλον ήταν επειδή δεν ήθελε να χάσει τις δυνάμεις της, νομίζω. Ίσως γι' αυτό εξηγεί. Όλα όμως τελειώνουν μέχρι εδώ, θα πρέπει να περιμένουμε μέχρι να βγει το chapter 4 έξω. Αλλά τι θα απογίνει μετά? Τι θα απογίνει με εκείνο το παιδί? Θα πρέπει να φύγει από εδώ, από εκείνη να. Θα δείξει κάποια άλλη ιστορία. Τι θα γίνει μετά? Θα πρέπει να περιμένουμε μέχρι να βγει έξω το chapter 4. Για τώρα θα σταματήσουμε μέχρι εδώ. Εάν σας άρεσε, μην ξεχάσετε να βάλετε μια εγγραφή και να αλλάξετε αυτό το βίντεο, παιδιά. Και πάντοτε θα σας δω στο επόμενο βίντεο. Γεια σας!